now some of the packaging for Epicuria. Wonderful catering and shop. They made the move from McKay Street to Saint Laurent.
Yes.
Tracy Black joining us, she's the owner. And it was a big move. Of course, a lot of people remember there was that fire on Beechwood and that entire building was really affected. You found a new home.
We did.
You opened last week, Thursday. So that's exactly a week.
We sort of opened, moved in, started cooking all on the same day.
Might as well go in. You know, it's always been like that for you guys.
In.
One thing we didn't cover in the previous segment, and there's the finished product, by the way, of the fig and the olive dip that we had made, is the type of catering that you do. You know, you mentioned that it never stopped, but what are you really catering for?
Well, we're covering all events, so we do a lot of, you know, drop lunches for, you know, corporate meetings. We're doing cocktail parties in private homes, larger, you know, corporate events. We're doing weddings, you know, all occasions.
Pretty much covers everything. I think a lot of people love it too for that just running home and then having just that feel of a beautifully home cooked meal also.
Oh, yes, for the
with
store.
the soups in the store, yeah, to just be able to have that as well and come home and have this meal
Yes.
right in front of you.
And then also entertaining. The phone starts ringing on Wednesday with the people who thought that they could manage their event on the weekend. So we get lots of calls on Wednesdays. Can you help? Can you help?
and usually can. Or that last minute we just invited guests over for Friday night and we need something in the kitchen.
Yes.
What are we making in the second
Well,
segment?
we're doing our Tuscan cheese dip. It's one of our most popular dips. When we were closed, the three things that people called us for were our dips, our chocolate cake, and our quiche. They're like begging us to make
to keep those going.
To keep those going. So this is our Tuscan cheese dip. We are taking Asiago cheese and Padano or Parmesan. And
I'm just looking at that because we all know the value of Parmesan cheese in that form.
Yes, and you don't.
That's a big block.
It is, and you don't have to buy the most expensive ones. Like often you can get really, you know, you get them on sale. This was on sale at Farm Boy last night that I picked up, and it's a dip that's really rich. So you don't need a
ton of it?
You don't need a ton of it, and it's going to last, 10 to 14 days as well.
Can a dip like that last? I mean, I know it's made fresh, and so it's different than what you're going to be finding in a package that's been sitting at a grocery store for quite some time.
There's definitely a shelf life.
Okay.
And so with this dip, we want to, for me, the texture is really important on this dip, and the new cooks know they've passed the test if they can make this dip, and I'm happy with it.
That's awesome. The boss approves. It's a great line.
The texture. It has to be, and this is,
Oh, is our power on?
Nope,
Oh, there you go.
Okay, here we go. So the trick is getting the cheese pulse to the right.
Oh, I can tell that you have a certain way that you want this done.
So we've got the cheese a certain way, and then we're going to add our other ingredients. So we've got a bit of green onion.
That is so funny that your cooks know that they've passed the test when you're happy with the dip.
All right, you have to get that right. So we've got some green onion, we've got some garlic, we got some parsley. You can use basil on this as well. So we're just going to put...
And you don't have to chop too much, right, because you're putting it in?
No, it's going in the food processor, so it's all going to get mixed. So it gets this nice kind of green color to it.
So this is what we're actually going to be looking for, because I know you're going to start to mix that up. This would be the final packaging right here, right?
Yes.
That's the look that we're going for. So is there a little bit of oil that goes in?
Yes, so we're going to mix this up a bit, and then we're going to add some of the oil.
I think people are taking notes at home because the two dips that you've made for us is something that you can actually easily do at home and be able to...
Easily, and in the time that we've done it here in the segment. So we're going to mix the olive oil in 2 batches. And see, we're getting down to that texture now, so I actually don't want to mix it too much more because it'll turn into a paste.
Are your chefs watching you right now going, let's see how she does this?
It's still going to taste good.
Now, for people who don't know where the new location is, we're looking at Saint Laurent Boulevard right now, right?
Yes, right at the bottom of Saint Laurent at Manor Park.
People might know that intersection. It's got the Works located there and the Dairy Queen, and that's the new place. Is it a bigger space for you?
Well, it's actually smaller space. The store is bigger, but it's more efficient. You know, in the other building we grew over 23 years. So we were upstairs, we were downstairs, we were from one end of the building, so now we're all on one level.
Can I open these, by the way?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I know these are your big hit too, these chips. I'm going in, I've been eyeing
so
this for a while.
we make the bread for these, we make these olive oil crisps.
Oh, these are great. And I'm waiting for that. Here, you can just,
Yeah.
here, I'll just dip on right there. We're good to go.
And
okay.
And then we've got all these wonderful crackers as well. And it's just, you know, you just pop into the shop. We've got a selection of probably 7 different dips, marinated olives, artichokes. We're carrying cheese now, charcuterie. So instant cocktail
Everything's there.
party. Instant cocktail
Perfect.
party.
Thanks so much for the information. Congratulations on the new
Thank you.
store and getting everything back up and running the way you'd like to see it going at
Thank you.
Epicuria. Jeff,
Does
I'll
it
save you
pass,
some dip.
Does it pass your consistency test, Lianne?
Oh my god, that is fantastic.
I guess it does.
So I will leave you with